the NBA regular season winding down. The Detroit Pistons go up against the Brooklyn Nets this Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
The Pelicans trail. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Lavoy Allen, and it's Gibbs in at the two-guard spot. Welsh can't get it to go. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 24 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it, everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly. Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And the first one to change it up. And so Stuckey nails both of them. Now we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Frank, he's guarded by Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Gordon's got 5 now. The Pistons leading. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the dude, covered by Evans, and it's Ellis penetrating. Pass to Bairstow. It's tipped. Now the dish to Gordon. In low to Davis. And it's all evened up.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Here comes Monte Ellis. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Anthony Davis. What a run he's had. The past few weeks have been just tremendous for him. He's averaging 26 points per game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
Hey, the NBA is all about matchups, guys. We all know that. Tonight is the perfect matchup.
And the Pistons making a change here. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. He mentioned one more thing, which was that he'd like them to get out and run whenever they get their hands on the ball. Let's play this game at top speed. Those were his exact words. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Page passes to Chan. With the fadeaway. Good. The Dudes got it all tied up now for the Pistons. With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Now here's Gordon. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Frank. And another three for New Orleans.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's the Dude. 8 points for him. And it's Ellis penetrating. And there's the rejection. The feed now to Davis. On baseline, Jay. That one rolling around and rims out.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
No good from Chan. Here's New Orleans. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Feeds to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Back to Evans. Shoots. Here's Ajinça. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point New Orleans lead.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Both teams will make substitutions. These are the defenders who are gearing up their game at the perfect time, coming away with the most blocks in the NBA since the All-Star break. Anthony Davis, number 1.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league.
1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Chan. Holiday brings the double team. The Pistons working the ball around now. That's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Now here is Holiday. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Evans dishes to Holiday. Back to Evans. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Evans has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. 59 seconds left in the first half. Drummond with it. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Here's Chan. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here's Evans. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too. Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
And good, the three-point shot, good from Chan. The Dudes got 5 points in the quarter.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
For 3, Gordon, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Here's Chan. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Pelicans lead by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.